Cuba had planned to roll out its vaccination campaign in June after receiving authorization from its health regulator. But the health ministry said it would inoculate 1.7 million residents of Havana, the epicenter of the outbreak, between now and August, as well as inhabitants of other provinces. The decision to not wait for the clinical trials to conclude comes as Cuba grapples with a surge in COVID-19 cases this year. The country's health ministry reported 1,186 new COVID-19 cases Wednesday. The island has had fewer cases compared to other countries in the region due to strict lockdowns and the closure of airports for 8 consecutive months. But as the airports reopened, with limited flights, the virus began surging. In April it reported 31,346 cases and 229 deaths, compared to 12,056 cases and 146 deaths in all of 2020. The spike in cases comes amid an economic decline that has fueled acute shortages in medicine and food. Selling its vaccines to other countries will give the government a source of badly needed hard currency. Now's the time to get defensive in tech. Longtime investor says don't give up on tech. Investor Paul Meeks Jet.com founder Mark Law on strategy for his new venture firm with a rod producer. Prices rose 0.6% in April from previous month. Hotter than expected. McDonald's to raise wages at company-owned locations. How Snowflake redesigned its office as it gets ready to bring employees back. The pre-markets rundown. May 13, 2021. Gas prices at multi-year highs won't impede these summer travel stocks. Traders say Masa Son on botched WeWork IPO, missed opportunity to invest in Airbnb. SoftBank's Masa Son says he expects even more massive returns from his Vision Fund portfolio. Tesla suspends use of Bitcoin as payment over environmental concerns. ANZ economist warns that China's aging population will be a big blow to the world's supply chain. Former NSA hacker says Putin is 100% connected to criminal group that hacked Colonial Pipeline Drive. Rochelle Walensky discusses criticism of CDC's confusing guidance. Waiving patents for COVID vaccines will not likely solve the immediate supply crunch, says CEO. Top U.S. and Russian diplomats speak following pipeline hack. The communist-run government has said it plans to vaccinate all 11 million people on the island by the end of this year. Cuba has not purchased vaccines like other countries in Latin America have. For the government, using its own vaccine is more than a public health measure. It's also about demonstrating that it is capable of competing on the world stage with its own vaccine candidates. China and Russia also began vaccinating their populations with homegrown vaccines before final trials concluded.